So folks, Sony shut down their Spider-Man universe, the universe without the Spider-Man, but we knew it was only a matter of time before they tried to pick it back up again. Now, a new report suggests they are actually going to use something happening in MCU to reset their separate universe. Essentially, a reboot of the Spider-Man universe is on the table. And at this time, it sounds like they are actually including a Spider-Man bold strategy cut, and let's see if it pays off. Right now, Sony is already talking about launching another Spider-Man universe. Is it good news? I mean, the old one featuring Venom, Morbius, Madam Web, and Kraven the Hunter is done. Sony had an untitled Marvel film originally scheduled for June 27, 2025, but they've now removed it from their slate. So for now, the universe we knew before is officially dead. Yes, I know Venom 3 is now, but Tom Hardy, the actor who plays Eddie Brock, said this is his last Venom film. Of course, many of us believe he'll return, but likely in the MCU. Before Marvel Studio made the Spider-Man 4 script, reports suggested Venom and possibly Nav would appear. That still could be the case, but it sounds like Sony is banking on the multiverse saga to help reboot their universe. Honestly, that's a triple move. Riding the MCU hype to train makes sense. But before we continue, if you like this type of content, which is related to MCU, DCU, superhero news, and want to help dogs, I highly suggest you to subscribe this channel, because at the moment that we hit this monetization, we'll donate the 40% of channel's income to the dog charity. So if you are into this too, this is your place, and I'll be happy to have you here. Okay, let's continue. Sony's past Spider-Man universe lacked one crucial thing: Spider-Man. They kept teasing his presence like in the Morbius trailer that never appeared in the movie but never fully committed. Now it seems they've realized their mistake. The success of Into the Spider-Verse proves they can make good Spider-Man movies. Sure, it's animated, but the storytelling and characters are there. An industry insider, Alex Perez, recently stated that Kevin Feige's plan to bring Miles Morales into the MCU might not happen because Sony wants him for the rebooted universe. According to Perez, after Avengers Secret Wars, Sony will establish a new Spider-Man universe with Miles as the lead. This implies that Secret Wars could reset the MCU and the multiverse while also giving birth to Sony's new universe. Interestingly, Sony Pictures CEO Tony Vinicera has stepped down and Ravi Ahuja is taking over. This could be a good thing. Vinicera didn't seem to understand what fans wanted. He even defended the Man of Web and Kraven, blaming negative press instead of the film's actual quality. Meanwhile, Dakota Johnson, the star of Man of Web, openly criticized Sony's executive for interfering too much. Sony still owns Spider-Man's right and they won't give them up. But the new leadership, they might finally course correct. If they want to do a live-action Spider-Verse, they should bring Phil Lord and Christopher Millen, the minds behind the Spider-Verse. They know Miles Morales and what makes it great Spider-Man story. If Sony follows the Marvel's playbook, like bringing back a Russo brothers for Avengers, they could actually create something solid. That said, the downside is that Miles Morales might not end up in the MCU. However, there's possibility he appears in Spider-Man 4 Avengers Secret Wars before transition into his own universe. That would be a cool way to establish Sony's rebooted Spider-Verse while keeping some connection to the MCU. It's ironic because in the 2015 Secret Wars comics, Miles Morales wasn't originally part of the main universe but got placed there after the multiverse reset. This could be the opposite, Miles starting in the MCU before moving to his own universe. Either way, there is a potential if the Sony handles it right, they might finally have Spider-Man universe worth watching. And if this strategy works, Sony might finally have the Joseph Spider-Man universe that actually makes sense. Of course, the success of this reboot will depend on whether they actually let the creative take charge. Fans have been asking for the live-action Miles Morales for years, and Sony has the perfect opportunity to deliver it. But will they learn from the past mistakes, or are we in for another round of disconnected, messy storytelling? If they want this to work, they need to make sure the writing, casting, and direction are top-notch. And let's not forget, if Sony messes this up again, fans might not be forgiving this time around. At the end of the day, we all want solid Spider-Man universe that respects character and fans. Will this will this new direction finally gives us the Spider-Man universe we deserve, or will it be another misstep? Only this time will tell, but for now, at least, let me know your thoughts. I mean, basically, all I'm saying is they just need to follow what really works. Spider-Man based stories, which includes villains, other characters, but Spider-Man itself will be the leader and like basically the main character in those stories. If they just follow this, it's enough. That's all. That's all they need to do. So yeah, that was the video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. And if I forgot to mention something in the video, I'll be happy to hear it from you. See you next time.
What is that?
1300 AD, they call this man the hero from the sky. He was prophesied to have destroyed the evil